Now in this video, I will be responding to Loafee's exposed video on me. So please turn on your listening ears and do not be ignorant, and don't dislike this video until you have gotten through this entire video, which is probably going to be 30 to an hour long, so please grab your freaking popcorn. And for the record, I'm going to say that I let him expose me. I let him keep up the video, because I knew at some point I'll debunk the entire thing. I'm tired of the way Loafee treats this drama, so I'm going to react, and I'm going to make my voice heard. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go.
Click on Zombie Apocalypse.
Everyone, and welcome back to another video. In this video I will be explaining and endorsing the various outrageous and outright disgusting allegations brought up against Parlo Gaming. I will be responding to Warren's exposing Nuke against Parlo, and countering within the several lies brought up to Parlo and thoroughly explaining it with evidence that is legitimately proven, and therefore cannot be invalidated against. This video will also have Parlo featured in as well. This is because Parlo has very important exams, meaning that he doesn't have time to make a full response video to this bullshit. This video will be sectioned up into separate parts. So now you know what is occurring in this video, and how everything is going to work. Let's begin. So the first point that I would like to proclaim is the fact that numerous amounts of people, including a person called Warren Nation, accused Parlo of being quote-unquote toxic to his fans. So Warren stated in his video that Parlo called his fans little bitches. I strongly disagree with this, because Warren manipulated the messages said by Parlo to make it look like Parlo intentionally hates his fans.
I'm gonna stop you right there because now you're saying I manipulated my messages. If your IQ isn't under 30, you'll see how he said it, and I'm gonna quote this too. Since everyone are being little B words. That's legit how he said it. No bullcrap here. This is the freaking screenshot. He wasn't talking to an individual person like he said. He said everybody. I'm not manipulating anything. And that's an excuse you want to bring up. 1 point freaking debunked.
Parlo told me before privately that he has serious anger issues and can get in a lot of mental breakdowns, which was also the reason why Parlo smashed his monitor and couldn't upload for some time. Warren and his fans were continuously harassing Parlo. They constantly sent death threats, hate to him and DMS, and told him that he would be cancelled by Warren.
You still haven't sent me the death threats that my fans sent, so until that happens, I'm gonna go ahead and say that you're freaking lying. Also, we have called him out for not taking opinions, but we were not harassing him in any freaking way. And if you call us sharing freaking opinions harassment, you are honestly freaking stupid.
Just to clarify, me, Samzy, Wolsey and some other friends were having an argument with Parlo in his Discord server, and he was going crazy. Parlo was literally close to having a fucking mental breakdown. I later apologized for this, and told people to
Notice how on the 23rd, Parlo raged, and Loafee apologized on the freaking 20th.
stop. Warren used these screenshots to make Parlo look bad by stating that he is toxic to his fans. Honestly, this makes you look like a fucking idiot. If Parlo was toxic to his fans, why would he devote hours of his own fucking time to make events for his fans, to meet and play with him? If you go to his community post, you can see loads of events and meetups he has done with his fans. If Parlo was toxic to his fans, why would he spend thousands of his own fucking Robux and donated to them? If Parlo was toxic to his fans, why would he spend hours of his time making content for them to watch and enjoy? If Parlo was toxic to his fans, why would he turn from a troll to a really good content creator that puts time and effort in his videos?
The only part you have me speechless on are the freaking events. Then again, I don't know what the heck goes down, but the rest I know for a fact is freaking cap. Parlo bribes his fans to make them false copyright strike someone, or even get them terminated. He tells them to do this and they will get Robux. So saying that he gives them Robux, yes he does, only if they do things bad to freaking trolls. Maybe sometimes he does just give Robux away. Now, I haven't seen you do that. I'm calling out what I see. And by the screenshots, you're bribing your fan base. Also, I laugh at good freaking content. All he does is post freaking drama content and Lisa freaking content. Well, now he's posting dream content. But it's not even freaking funny anymore. He's basically using Lisa as content at this freaking point. At least, if I was going to post myself exposing Lisa, I'll try and keep it to a freaking limit. That's why I'm leaving the Lisa community altogether after this drama, because everyone is freaking toxic. And whether this video will check everyone or not, I do not want to be in this freaking community, so I might as well call everyone freaking out. Good content, he has none. And Robux, he bribes his fans with. And shout out to Fred for this little bit of freaking evidence right over here.
You won't talk about this, but only bring one situation up to make it look like Paulo doesn't care for his fans when he does. And Paulo doesn't need to say it, because actions speak far louder than words.
Huh. You know what? You're right. His actions do speak for themselves. He will kick his fans when they have a freaking opinion. Tell them to shut up whenever they're freaking out. The list goes freaking on. He even bribes his fans to dislike, bomb, or terminate the trolls for free Robux, which, by the way, that's against YouTube's TOS. But actions do speak for themselves, huh?
So Warren decided to make an announcement intended to be a threat as usual.
I responded after you said this right over here. Do not try to make me look bad, and do not try to make yourself look like the freaking good guy, or the freaking victim. Because you started the freaking threat train here first.
I'm not even surprised, and don't even feel threatened one fucking bit. Warren and his fans will make these egotistical threats, and it's kinda dumb, since Warren doesn't actually realize who he is playing with, and he claims that I have made the biggest mistake of my career. Warren, if you're watching this right now, you don't realize who you're playing with. By stepping foot in my cancellation zone, you're making the biggest mistake of your fucking life. Warren states that I assume, when you just assumed, that you're going to win this drama without realizing who you're playing with here. He also stated that I ban people for having an opinion, when he himself banned Hydra for just having a simple opinion against him, as you can see in this screenshot right here.
Hydra never spoke, firstly. He got that while he was offline, and it's clear that he freaking did. Secondly, you're the one that's being egotistical here yourself. At least, if you're gonna call me out for being egotistical, don't do that yourself.
Here, your allegation of me essentially banning members for having an opinion which is completely false. And Warren, if you want to bring the Makers' situation up again, Makers even admitted himself that he was acting out. The reason why we banned him is because we thought he was a spy, that's it. I would never ban anyone for having an opinion. Completely fucking defamation right there. Now moving on.
Since I don't remember when I said this or why, I'm gonna say that he was right on this one.
On to his mods, we are going to be talking about one of his very high ranked moderator in Warren's Discord server called Shine Fries.
Now, I don't know much about this situation, but Loafee will say later that his info on Shine was wrong, so we will see what else he has to freaking say. And we will be skipping parts too.
So leading on to this point, I would like to talk about something that is commonly used by Warren and his moderators. They essentially indirectly get the whole of Warren's Discord server to dislike bomb any video that Warren hates and links. If I did the same to Warren, he can't deny that his channel would be completely destroyed.
Now that's highly unlikely to the freaking extreme levels. Not only does your Discord server have 300 members at the freaking most right now, but I have over 600 members now. And you really think you're gonna get to jump over a guy who most definitely has a bigger fan base than you and Parlo combined when it comes to having a Discord server? I hate flexing my fan base, but you're saying you're gonna destroy my video if you send a link is very freaking stupid. Not only are you boosting your own ego again, something you're trying to call me out for, but yet it's okay for you to do it. And oh, let me address the whole dislike bombing bullcrap. I do not send people to dislike bomb other people's videos, and if I send a person's video that I don't like onto my Discord server, I am not intentionally telling my fans to go dislike, as I am not that type of guy, and I've already addressed this with my freaking fan base. So, yeah, that's all I have to say on that.
So there's no point dislike bombing this video. Warren got his fans to dislike this video by a very small YouTuber that goes by the name of Dylan George. The video was very opinionated. It was just an opinion on the fucking drama between me, Paolo and Warren. That was it. And Warren stated in Dylan's comments that he subbed, but if you look at what he said in his Discord server proves that he is a very scummy person. Honestly, I think Dylan's video was really good, and I'll link it in my description.
Never once did I tell my fans to dislike bomb his channel. Me saying I sub does not prove I dislike bomb people. You're making it seem like I tell my fans to go dislike bomb someone when I don't. And just because I shared a link doesn't mean I'm intentionally telling my fans to dislike bomb someone.
I would appreciate it if you could fix the dislike ratio. Warren's fans are dislike bombing all of Dylan's videos just because he had an opinion against him and the drama, which proves that Warren's fans are toxic.
Let's talk about your freaking fanbase. Ignorant, childish, because they are freaking children from Roblox. Toxic, definitely, and they are freaking doxers. So you call my fans toxic, but take a look in your freaking mirror. Because my fanbase does not do any of that crap that I just stated right here, except for being toxic. That's the most that we will actually freaking do, is be toxic. Your fanbase is literally freaking doxing people and freaking trolls. And I've told you numerous times that you need to get a hand on that, and you never listen to me. So that's all I have to say on that too.
His fans are also harassing Dylan on his Discord server. This is practically targeted harassment at this point. Warren got his fans to dislike bomb on exposing nuke made by Woolsey, which was pretty decent in my opinion, and shouldn't be dislike bombed like that.
I never got my fans to dislike bomb anything. Again, unless you got actual freaking proof of me saying, quote, go dislike bomb this video, which you don't, cause you don't have it, but unless you actually got some actual proof of that, do not say I sent my fans to Woolsey's video, cause that's freaking defamation right there.
The fact that Warren manipulates his fans into hating any person he mentions, and indirectly gets them to dislike bomb the person's video is a very scummy tactic.
You're going on about me manipulating my fan base to dislike bomb someone when I never tell my fans to dislike bomb anything in the freaking first place. You're basically saying random stuff at this point to make it seem like I'm this big old bad guy when I'm not. I do not tell my fan base to dislike bomb a video, and I most definitely do not manipulate my fan base, so please stop lying on this freaking subject. If you want proof that I don't manipulate my fan base, ask my freaking fan base personally, and they will tell you that I do not manipulate them.
Dislike bombing doesn't do shit, but gives a person more views. You even stated this yourself, concluding the fact that you backtrack on your own statements.
And if you do dislike or like this video, if you dislike, I honestly don't care about the hate, because this video and your view will just give me more freaking views and more freaking, I don't know, whatever, but...
So if you aren't in Warren's Discord server, I'd appreciate if you do not go there, and I will be explaining why with several reasons. The first thing being that in Warren's server they let people under 13 in their server, which is totally against Discord terms.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that we were freaking joking!
Terms of service. As you can see in this screenshot right here, Warren lets people under 13 be on his server, which is illegal, and what's even more disgusting is that in consideration of the fact that there's a lot of people under 13 in his server, his admin still goes out of their way to make NSFW channels. Like, come on bro, if you're going to let people under 13 be on your server, which is illegal, you might as well delete the NSFW channel. Warren also used to have a racist channel in his server. Don't believe me, look at this proof. as you just saw, this channel literally has videos of the terrorist attacks on a mosque, the New Zealand Christchurch attacks, which tragically killed 51 people and injured 40 people, and I don't think that there's any verification in the edgy channel. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. This is honestly disgusting, since you allow under 13s, and you have this type of shit in your server. At least have some fucking consideration for the people that's literally under 13. In Warren's edgy channel.
When it comes down to the racist chat, I'll take a hit from that. I didn't know it even freaking existed until after someone said something about it, which leads me to another point. The person you're talking about shooting up a mosque was a raider who got banned for that because he did say racist things in the main chat, and I didn't like that at all. Let's talk about your friend now, since you want to be calling me out. Your friend was saying racist things to me and you didn't stop him. That's freaking hypocritical to call me out on a chat I didn't even make, but your friend can use the hard R against people. Oh, and it was an admin too. And you didn't do anything to stop it. Interesting.
They allow racism, so you can't be racist, but you can't be homophobic or transphobic. I simply don't get the fucking logic by allowing racism, but not allowing homophobic or transphobic slurs. Honestly, there's no point in having any of those from the start. There's literally a raiders rank in Warren's server. I don't even see the point in having that.
We help servers grow in members, and we also try to help fix up the servers. You even know this because you were spying on my server when a good raid was happening on the server before our beef, and even freaking during. Yet you didn't put this in your video, did you? No, you did not, because you want to make yourself look like the freaking good guy. That's why the freaking raiders rank exists on my freaking server, because we actually help freaking servers grow.
It just encourages your fans to be even more toxic by creating a raiders rank. This concludes that Warren's Discord server is horrible. Warren deleted his racist talk channel very quickly.
I wasn't the one that did it. Raindrops admitted to actually removing the chat. But keep painting this fake story that I actually did something. But go ahead, go on.
After he found out that spies was in his server. As you can see, this video was recorded an hour before Warren deleted the chat. And this other video was recorded an hour later after Warren deleted the racist channel. Warren deleted this because he knew that if someone like me found out, he'll get called out, and he deleted it because he's too much of a fucking pussy to admit to his wrong.
Let's get something straight here. A, I wasn't the one who created the chat. B, I was asleep when Walsey came out with the video on me. And C, I wasn't the one who deleted the chat either. So you're saying I can't admit to my mistakes is a freaking lie. In fact, everything that you have freaking showed that relates to my freaking Discord server, you only showed the admins making and deleting the chat. And then looping me in the freaking picture. You say I deleted the chat when there is no proof or logs that I did this. And not to mention that people were saying that Moonman created the chat, and one of my admins admitted to actually deleting the chat too. So, but you won't put this in your freaking video, will you now?
Wrongdoings. As you can see in this screenshot taken in another conversation, a fan is seen telling Warren that I can use this against Warren, and look how he responds with it. This just shows how much of an egotistical person he is. Warren made a lot of announcements in his Discord server that was directed towards me. Warren acts like he is in a higher ground than anyone in an exposing, and claims that just because he's been in loads of dramas he can cancel me. His fans keep saying this is a threat all the time, and I'm going to tell you right now, Warren, step the fuck down. You don't even realize who you're playing with. Serious.
My announcements were a retaliation to your announcements. Here seen on your freaking screen right here. You stated Hiroshima was coming, so all I did was freaking retaliate. Do not try to make this seem like a one-sided thing where I was just going off on you randomly for no reason, when we also have screenshots of you going off on me first, and you again call me out for my ego, but then act egotistical a second later. If you're gonna call me out for being egotistical, at least don't be a freaking hypocrite.
Seriously, keep talking shit about me, Warren. I'm not threatened by what you say, nor what you claim against me.
Do you think he needs that? Do you really think he needs that?
He can't take freaking opinions. That's freaking just shows.
Can you?
So this is what I freaking mean. You say I'm a freaking hypocrite, but you don't even know what happened in that freaking beef. I warned you about using obese against me. I've already won against. So these guys dislike bombed my channel in March, and these were not my fans. They started making threats and crap towards me. They bullied my fan base, and they bribed one of my mods to do something that they didn't want to freaking do. Now I save everything, so I even have the screenshots to back myself on this. They're racist, and that's why I said my comments, because at that point I had to defend myself. He took shots at my channel and I defended myself, and once my video came out, I won that freaking drama. This should teach you not to use freaking drama against me. I have screenshots from any drama that you try to bring up if you try to do that again, and I suggest you don't do that again.
He shouldn't freaking care about my video.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck about your opinion, boy. Because your opinion doesn't fucking matter. Your opinion doesn't matter, that's why we don't give a fuck about it.
My opinion doesn't matter.
Listen, ask everyone of these calls. Yo, Loafee, Wallsy, and this other guy, Encrypted. Do you guys care about Warren's opinion? Do you guys care about Warren's opinion?
Do
you guys care about Warren's opinion?
But yeah, you guys are keep freaking attacking me.
Yeah, we are attacking. We are defending Parlo. Is there something wrong with it? Is there something wrong with self-defense?
It doesn't matter. My opinion shouldn't matter.
Because you're literally pushing your own ego to a limit. You're pushing your own ego beyond the fucking limit.
In fact, he barely monetizes his video. You know, most of his videos get taken down. If you know about YouTube, if you make videos about drama, most of them get taken down. Like most of them are like most of them are not able to be suited for like how advertisements are gonna put ads on those videos.
Yeah, commentary YouTubers are always demonetized.
Alex's latest freaking video. So his XD gamer or whatever, his Lisa content. How is that freaking monetized? Because I've seen ads on.
That's monetized?
Yes, that's monetized.
Well, he probably makes like 1 cent in that fucking video. How is that money?
1 cent, nice.
Warren, what do you have to say about that? What do you have to say about that, Warren?
He still has freaking ads on his freaking.
But how is he money hungry?
I really don't understand.
So it's clear that my mic is having problems, but I'll re-explain how he is freaking money hungry. He does have ads on his Lisa videos. He makes money off of them. He did say more drama equals more views. And he also said that he will get into more drama after he leaves the Lisa drama. I'm going off of what Parlo said. He is view hungry and freaking money hungry.
Okay, wait, so he has ads. To you, that's money hungry.
Right.
So people who monetize
I don't understand.
money hungry.
He's making freaking
like if you I don't see what the problem is putting ads in your videos. I really don't see what the problem is.
Wait, Warren, something just clicked. Wait, guys, something just clicked in my head. Warren, didn't you ask us all for 1K subs? Didn't you all ask us to spread your channel around for 1K subs?
I only asked Loafee because at the time I thought I could be a help in the drama, and that was also when my channel was terminated. And he didn't, and I'm glad that he didn't, cause I did not need an ignorant fan base with me.
Oh, now you're quiet. Now you're quiet. Now you're quiet. Now you're quiet.
I think it's clear that I'm still freaking talking and they just refuse to hear me explain. But I said the same thing I said here. I only asked Loafee and he didn't help me, and I'm glad that he didn't.
Wait, what were you gonna do with that? What were you gonna do with 1K subs?
Oh my god.
I literally
monetize your channel. What were you gonna do? Wait, what were you gonna What were you gonna do with 1K subs if not fucking monetize your channel? What were you gonna do with those 1K subs?
Probably help my fans.
Warren, you know exactly what you put yourself through. In all this drama, you were probably having drama against 5-year-olds. But this drama, you're not gonna win this drama. You're not gonna win this drama.
Exactly. You know, he's like talking about how he goes through drama and he always wins. Like, I don't understand. And you said you contradicted yourself in your own video. You said to everyone to Warren, listen. Basically, in your video.
Okay, at this point, I think it's pretty clear that you can't even hear what I'm freaking saying, because I do not have a good mic on my computer, and cutting me off doesn't even help anything. But to respond to these points, yes, I do win a lot of these dramas, because the points I bring up in these dramas are pretty dang good. And as you will see on my exposure on Loafee, They are pretty dang freaking good. Now let's continue.
Listen to freaking
Hydra, listen.
Yeah, go on. I'm listening.
Basically, you know, in Warren's video, I watched the whole thing, yeah. The editing's good. I'm not gonna lie, the editing's good, but it's the video in it is shit.
I mean, it's
basically. Yeah. Basically, he said to everyone to please like the video, before like watch the video and like it. And in the end, he says he doesn't care if people dislike the video. So you basically contradicted yourself.
So first off, I want you to not dislike this video and listen to what I'm going to say. And if you do dislike or like this video, if you dislike, I honestly don't care about the hate, because this video and your view will just give me more freaking views.
So if you bring out that point, I'm just gonna...
Did this guy seriously say...
You edited the video. You edited the video. How do you not know?
Explain how
you don't rewatch the videos when they edit them?
I can explain how you contradicted yourself. Warren, I can explain how you contradicted yourself. You contradicted yourself because you said in the start that you wanted people to like the video, and you made the video, so you know that, yeah. And in the end of the video, I'm not sure if you're brain dead or something, but you said that to everyone to you told everyone to if they can dislike the video if they want to. So I don't know who's contradicting themselves, because I'm pretty sure it's you.
I do not see this as a point at all. People can like or dislike bomb the video if they wanted to. And just because I say that at the video, it doesn't matter that I say that, because people can like or dislike the video if they wanted to anyway. All I'm saying is don't be ignorant in the freaking situation. That's why I didn't understand what the heck he was talking about, and I still don't to this freaking day, honestly.
So after the call, Warren decided to write a lengthy paragraph. Again, I'm not even surprised. The fact that he decided to bring the Paulo vs Loafee drama. Keep in mind this was more than a quarter of a year ago, and me and Paulo already squashed the beef and became very good friends. So it doesn't make fucking sense for you to say that's a dumbass point. In fact, you have a dumbass point for bringing up drama that was 4 months to validate your claims. In the middle of editing this video, I came to realize that the picture of the IP address spammed by Shine Fries, Warren's moderator, was fake. The image was edited by Jane, so I'm sorry for bringing that point up against Shine. My apologies, but now people are saying that I spammed the IP logger without questioning the fact that I was literally in drama with Lisa Gaming. She could have ideally used this against me, and why would I spam a Grabify? Link, there's no proof against your claims. It obviously wasn't me, now shut the fuck up. So Warren and his fans stated that Paulo cannot take opinions. Like, your video was opinionated, but it wasn't even the reason for Paulo being pissed. The fact that your fans are spying on his server, constantly harassing him in his DMs. This also makes you a big ass hypocrite, because when Dylan made his opinionated video you stated in his comments that he subscribed, but then a few minutes later you linked the video in your Discord server indirectly, getting people to dislike bomb it, and said quote, "This shit is stupid as fuck." And you say that Paulo can't take opinions when you can't even take opinions yourself. This is a shit that he says to people when they criticize him. You fucking hypocritical insult.
Firstly, I can take opinions. Secondly, that old drama that I've already freaking debunked. I have already showed the full screenshots in the February drama. They were being racist and taking personal shots at my channel. I bet you didn't know that because you were never in that beef. I bet you also didn't know that I did a video and won that freaking war because you were never in that beef. I bet you also didn't know that these same people bribed my freaking Discord mob into doing something that they didn't want to do. I bet you didn't know that because you were never in that freaking beef. And on the subject of spying, you're a little freaking hypocrite because your fans were legit harassing me in DMs and publicly, and I used that for freaking proof. Now, while you say I indirectly got my fans to dislike bomb the video, what did you do when my video came out on Parlo? You shared the freaking video on Parlo's server before it got deleted. Before the server got deleted. So that's very freaking hypocritical to bring up. Again, if you're gonna bring something up, don't be a freaking hypocrite.
Some of your idiotic fans even went out their own way to accuse Paulo of faking PTSD and depression. How fucking low do you have to accuse someone of doing that? Paulo was very pissed and felt low that day because of all the shit the Warren fans were doing, and you accusing Paulo of faking PTSD and depression. Fucking idiot, go use a better point, you sick tapped insole. Warren's fans also accused me and Wolsey of being racist, LMAO.
So wait, so if Paulo wasn't faking the whole situation, why is Paulo good when he's attacking these trolls on the freaking internet, but when a guy like me comes along, he all of a sudden has a freaking problem? And if Paulo did have mental problems, why is he in beef fighting trolls? When you think about it, he is using mental health as a freaking excuse for these outbursts. I have seen people use mental health as an excuse to play victim card in drama, and it never worked in the end. For them at least. If you had these problems, you would not be fighting trolls. You're faking this, and it didn't take a freaking genius to figure it out. Here's the freaking problem with you and Paulo's fanbase. Y'all don't freaking think. I want you to start questioning if Paulo had mental or anger issues, then why is he fighting freaking trolls? Or if he's fighting these trolls and he's perfectly fine, why is it the case that when I come along and start a beef, it takes a toll on his freaking mental health? Because it's pretty freaking clear that he's using mental health to play a freaking victim card here. Just ask yourself and think about that for a second here.
So if you don't know, Warren was featured in the content nuke made by Paulo Gaming. This was because Paulo gave him the opportunity to be featured on there. Warren's channel boosted in views after Paulo essentially shouted him out, and now Warren is acting like a fucking ungrateful bitch. As you can see clearly in this screenshot, Paulo stated that he gave Warren a voice, which is entirely correct. Paulo gave him a massive opportunity that helped his channel out, and all what Warren responds with is, "You gave me 30 subs, LMAO. That's all you did," and continued to fucking insult Paulo for literally boosting your channel growth.
I did do that, I will admit that. Firstly, my channel boosted in views way before he gave me a shout out, and secondly, when we had that conversation, he tried to make it seem like he did me a favor when he didn't. On that day, he gave me 22 subs, which is not a lot at all, but he says that I was ungrateful, which isn't the freaking case at all. My problem is the fact that he thinks he has to run down my channel. I been had a voice when it came down to this Lisa community. You guys like to take credit for something you guys never did, and giving me a voice in the community wasn't one of them. See, I had 2,200 subscribers before I got terminated in July, but before I was terminated in July, I came in the community in June and started gaining views very fast. So now, we go back, you didn't give me a voice, and you for dang sure didn't give me a lot of subs. Not being ungrateful, but you need to stop taking credit for something you didn't do. Like, for example, giving me a freaking voice. You didn't do that.
You fucking ungrateful bitch. Getting 30 subscribers in one day for a channel that has 900 subscribers is equivalent to Paulo, who has 9,000 subscribers. Getting 300 subs in one day, at least show some appreciation and respect for Paulo, you stubborn ungrateful insole. Realistically,
I got 400 subs in 2 days after my channel got terminated, so really, I do not freaking care. I was never ungrateful, you just claimed I was. That's an assumption.
this is just basic math skills and the ability to be grateful that Warren surely doesn't have.
Dear Warren Nation, we are under freaking attack. And we're under attack because I'm apparently ruining somebody's mental health. Yes, you heard me correctly. Because I made my video on Paulo, I'm apparently ruining somebody's mental health.
No, that's not even the reason why you're making him pissed. Again, you're assuming. If you looked at the screenshots I took from me and Paulo's DM conversation and linked in my announcements channel, you'll see that Paulo was talking about the fact that your fans are witch hunting Paulo and constantly harassing him. That's why you fucking tapped on me.
For sharing opinions. You keep saying me and my fans did this, When we were sharing our opinions, we were watching what we said for that specific reason. Now, unless I'm missing something here, last time I checked, sharing opinions isn't freaking harassing. Now, I see it as them playing the freaking victim card.
Mental health isn't a victim card, and for you to claim that it is honestly disgusting.
He is playing the freaking victim card. If he's fine when he's attacking these trolls on the freaking internet, but he suddenly has issues when I start at him, he is playing the freaking victim card. I want you guys to actually sit and freaking think about that for a second. But they see it as I'm being mean to Parlo. I didn't know making an opinion was basically, I don't know, like bad.
Your video was opinionated and very biased, but also filled with a ton of incorrect statements. Parlo will explain about this in his segment.
But I am in war right now with Loafee, Walsy, and a couple of others because I made my opinion on Parlo.
No, that isn't why LMAO. You declared war on Parlo way before you made your video, you fucking idiot.
Parlo should be able to take opinions. He has 9,000 subs.
You should be able to take opinions, because you clearly can't yourself, you hypocrite.
You should be able. I already debunked this point and the previous stuff he said in this video, and I'll debunk it again on my video exposing Loafee. Be able to take opinions, and he's not doing that. Now, I'm just gonna say this. Me and my fans, we have been through a lot in our past. And when I say a lot, I mean more than Loafee, Hydra, Parlo combined. We have been through way more than them.
Voy a la playa, había subido la marea. Eso. Eso. Había subido la marea y encontré una paella.
And we've been back. And I just want to say this, that if you really think that you're gonna beat me in a war, you are sadly mistaken.
Oh, scary. Oh, shiver my timbers. Shut up, man.
So a big update happened on the Dylan situation that I would like to address. If you didn't listen on what happened on the Dylan situation, I will explain this to you right now. So basically Dylan made a video on Warren. The video was harmless, it just gave his thoughts and opinions on the drama. Like the video was just purely critique, and Warren indirectly links the video for his fans, resulting on them dislike bombing his video and writing very negative hate comments on him.
When me and Dylan first met, Dylan started cursing me out, and I'll link the freaking screenshots here, but Loafee is trying to make it seem like Dylan is also the freaking victim.
Warren said that he subscribed to pretend and lie that he wasn't the one who sent the people over, which is very scummy and wrong. People started to dislike bombing all of Dylan's videos and sending hate comments to all of his videos. They even tried to go to his Discord server. This is totally unacceptable and shows who Warren is.
Never once did I tell my fans to dislike bomb or anything like that, nor did I tell them to go to Dylan's Discord server. In fact, that's something that you and your fans have done to me. That's very hypocritical to bring that up, and just because I sent a link to Dylan's video does not mean that I was actually telling my fans without telling my fans to dislike bomb the freaking video. That does not mean that.
And I'm not blaming this on Warren, but as a YouTuber you need to take responsibility for your fans. If your fans are being like this, then tell them to stop.
Let's use that and put that back on yourself, Loafee. If your fans are doxing trolls, you should tell them to stop. If your fans are dislike bombing my videos using alts but then the dislikes get removed, you should tell them to stop. If your fans are being toxic towards me via DMs, tell them to stop. If your admins are being racist towards me, tell them to stop. As a content creator, you shouldn't be calling other content creators' fan bases out until you get yours in check. But since you built your fan base off of drama, I know it's going to be harder to put a hold on yours, considering the fact that they are all children who worship you like a freaking god. I see why it's hard for you.
You even have a fucking Raiders rank on your Discord server, and that alone is proving the fact that you're encouraging your fans to be even more toxic. So the update in this situation is the fact that one of the people responsible for doing all of this to Dylan started bullying him by making fun of him. They made fun of the fact that he is fat, which isn't even funny, and I find it sick the fact that the moderators in Warren's server let the guy bully Dylan like this in Warren's server, and Warren and his mods didn't even do it.
Because he said it was a joke, and it's not like Dylan said anything bad to hurt my feelings or Walsey. And it's not like they're totally not playing the freaking victim card here.
Anything, and let him get bullied. The person who bullied Dylan is a high ranked person called Confused Doodling. Slotherons asked him if Confused Doodling was friends with Warren, and he stated that he wasn't friends with Warren. So luckily Slotherons gave me his Discord tag, and I sent him a friend request. He quickly accepted, and he started messaging me. I then asked him if he really did this to Dylan, and he straight up lied to me and claimed that they were having a quote-unquote civil conversation, which is completely a fucking lie. And another factor that can prove that he's a fucking liar is the fact that the bully said he wasn't friends with Warren, but when I checked his mutual friends list, you can clearly see that he's friends with Warren.
So that's the end of Loafee's part. I'm not gonna get into the freaking features because they were not hard hitting in any way, but I do have a expose on Loafee coming out soon, and it'll be shorter than this video I made here. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, peace out. Comment your opinions down below in the comment section, and yeah, bye guys, peace out.